Bay Area is sending some much needed rain to area reservoirs, but is it enough in the face of a multi-year drought? KTVU's Zach Sauce has been speaking with the experts, and he joins us now live in the newsroom with that story. Zach.
Well, it's certainly been a big help to our reservoirs, some of them so full right now that they're even exceeding historical averages. But long-term, experts say the state still has a long way to go.
The longer these wet conditions continue, the better off for reservoir storage.
Janine Jones of the California Department of Water Resources keeping a close eye on Lake Oroville, 80 miles northeast of Sacramento. The reservoir, a key asset in the state's water project, and thanks to all this rain, it's now
99% of average for this time of year.
Still, not all reservoirs have been reaping the same benefits amid this wave of wet weather.
Folsom Lake, for example, east of Sacramento, it's a good-sized reservoir, 1 million acre-feet. And it began making flood control releases shortly after Christmas. But that was simply because it was in the path of some of the wettest storms. Lake Shasta at the northern end of the state is a much larger reservoir, so it takes longer to fill. And also, it didn't see some of that early moisture that other reservoirs did.
Lake Shasta's water level currently sitting at 80% of its historical average. Meantime, Lake Mendocino picking up so much rain over the first 2 weeks of January that it's gone from nearly bone dry around this time last year to now looking like this. Over the last month, statewide precipitation levels surging.
Right now, we're at 158% of average for the water year to date, which is a huge improvement over where we were, say, a month ago.
Since October, San Francisco has picked up more than 20 inches of rain, making it the 7th wettest period in the city since the California Gold Rush in 1849.
This year, if we continue in this pattern, it wouldn't surprise me at all if we start to break records for the water year.
Still, National Weather Service meteorologist Brian Garcia cautioning California's drought is far from over.
The long-term drought that we've been in has really taken us years and years to get into it. So it's not going to be one winter season of extremely wet conditions that will get us out of this drought.
But for the moment, at least, at some state reservoirs that concern too much water, a high flow release is scheduled at Lake Mendocino midday tomorrow at the Coyote Valley Dam. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers says the release will help increase capacity at reservoirs for future storms. Live in the newsroom, Zach Sauce, KTVU, Fox 2 News.